Amid outrage over living conditions at a Border Patrol facility in Clint, Texas, there is new reporting that about 100 migrant children have been moved back into the facility. The transfer came just days after about 300 children originally housed at the border station were moved to other facilities to relieve overcrowding. Lawyers who visited the site last week reported that children weren't being given adequate food or water and described unsanitary conditions, including outbreaks of the flu and lice. In an interview with MSNBC this week, Texas GOP Congressman Michael Burgess suggested that children aren't leaving the Border Patrol facilities because they are well taken care of.
I've been to Casa Padre in Brownsville, Texas. Yes, it's a restored Walmart. You know what? There's not a lock on the door. Any child is free to leave at any time, but they don't. And You know why? Because they're well taken care of.
He's talking about 2-year-old toddlers that are going around without diapers. I mean, what exactly are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to get on their baby Uber out?
This is just lying to the American people.
And decide to go to Dallas and hang out there? It's unbelievable. NBC News is also reporting that a Customs and Border Protection official said the agency was not running low on supplies. It was not running low.
Oh, my Lord.
On supplies. They just chose not to give those children soap.
That's in response to reports that people who were looking to make donations were being turned away.
Really concerned about the conditions at these border facilities?
Yes, I am. I'm very concerned. And they're much better than they were under President Obama, by far. And we're trying to get the Democrats to agree to really give us some humanitarian aid, humanitarian money.
Everything you just heard there was, of course, this will shock you, false. Now listen, I had a lot of people write on my timeline that it was just as bad under Barack Obama, because it's funny how this works. Donald Trump tells a lie, and his followers blindly repeat that lie like they're in a cult. A good way to find out what the truth is, you could actually go online. I joke about the Google machine, but you could find out, because I did it yesterday, in 3 minutes from multiple news sources, including conservative news sources, that's a lie. That under Barack Obama, children were detained only if they came alone, or if they thought the children were being abused. And Barack Obama's administration's goal was to release them as quickly as possible. PolitiFact did some time ago what I did yesterday. And they wrote this: the Obama administration did not have a policy to separate families arriving illegally at the border. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? That is a fact. There was no child separation policy during the Obama administration. And in fact, family separations rarely happened under the Obama administration, which sought to keep families together while in detention. Then, based on a court decision, it released families together out of detention. Now, when children were feared to be abused or when they came alone, they put them in facilities until they could figure out how to release them as quickly as possible. So yes, you can snap a photo in time and see children in these detention facilities. But their goal was to never get them in those facilities, and their goal, their stated goal, was to get them out of those facilities as quickly as possible. Now, I know for some of you, you can't remember exactly what happened last week, let alone last year or the year before that. You just want to listen to what Donald Trump tweets, and you will retweet it mindlessly.
Yeah.
And I don't say this out of anger or frustration. I just say it because I'm telling you the fact.